Okay, writer's mindset, check. Writer's habits, check. Oh, hey everyone, Justin here, and I am finally ready to write something. This is awkward. I can't seem to think of any ideas. So, not feeling like a particularly creative writer today. Ooh, a timely distraction. The last challenge from the Writers Guild. The final challenge. Demonstrate your writer's inspiration. Oh, great, right when I'm out of ideas. Can you apply techniques to ignite your creativity? Oh, so even when I'm not feeling inspired, there are ways I can practice becoming more inventive? All right. We'll work on putting the creative in creative writing as we explore strategies to come up with ideas. Let's get into it. When we talk about creativity, we mean the ability to come up with new and interesting ideas. It's a skill we use in all kinds of ways, from science to sports and self-expression to problem solving. And of course, we use it in creative writing, whether you're inventing a fantasy world or capturing a moment we actually experienced. So, what does creativity look like for you? In your guided notes are a few questions about the subject. Choose one and answer it to reflect on your experiences with creativity. Maybe you feel confident in your creativity, or maybe it's a skill you're less sure of. And creativity isn't constant. Sometimes we're bursting with ideas, and sometimes nothing. Crickets. The good news is creativity is a skill you can develop with practice. Let's check out how. You probably encounter little sparks of inspiration every day. Songs, photos, facts, dreams, anything that makes you pause and go, that gives me an idea. We want to save those sparks so that we can use them later when it's time to write. Call them your spark notes. Ooh, no, scratch that. That's probably trademarked. Your spark stash. Writers collect those sparks in different ways. You could use your phone to keep track of ideas on the go. Carry a notebook to write or sketch in, or use a computer to make playlists, documents, or folders of inspiring images. Use whatever methods work for you. For me, it's the Notes app on my phone. I can jot down whatever catches my attention when I'm out and about. And that's the trick to building a spark stash. You have to notice when something sparks your interest, then capture it as soon as you can. If you think, I'll just write it down later, you'll probably forget. Or at least if you're me, you will. So let's get your spark stash started. Use your guided notes to either create or add to your own spark stash. Now that we've got some sparks of inspiration, let's use them to ignite our creativity. So, we've got the spark of an idea. How do we use it to start writing? That's where pre-writing comes in, the process of generating ideas for a piece of writing. Let's check out some pre-writing strategies that can get that creative flame burning. First up, free writing. We learned a little about this in the first lesson. It means spending a few minutes writing anything that comes to mind about that spark of inspiration. As a pre-writing strategy, free writing can help us generate ideas and keep track of them. It's kind of like thinking out loud, but on paper or a screen. Don't worry about spelling, grammar, or your ideas being good enough. Just get it written down. So if I use this technique with my spark of inspiration, this 1818 painting by German artist Caspar David Friedrich, it's pretty cool, right? I'd sit down and free write anything this painting makes me think about. I might describe what it would feel like to be there, or imagine what this guy's thinking, or where he's going. Just any ideas that come to mind. Then I'd use those ideas for a story. Another pre-writing strategy is mind mapping. Start with your spark of inspiration and visually map your brainstorming with words and connecting lines. This helps you build on your ideas and find connections between them, and it's especially useful for visual thinkers. Okay, so trying this strategy with my spark, there's a man in the fog who seems mysterious. Maybe he's a detective. And it's almost like he's waiting for something. Maybe he's about to go somewhere dangerous? Ooh, that connects to the idea that this is a mystery. He could be meeting someone, like a suspect, because he's a detective. And just like that, I have a story idea started. Now let's check out one more pre-writing strategy. Questioning. Develop that spark of inspiration into a creative writing concept by asking yourself questions about it and writing down the answer. You can use the same ones that journalists use to discover information. Who, what, when, where, why, and how, except we'll be using them to explore our ideas. You can go deeper by continuing to question those new ideas you generate. So I might ask myself, who is this guy? Where's he going? Why is he going there? Who might be trying to stop him? How are they trying to stop him? I jot down answers to those questions, then ask myself more questions until I had a story concept going. Now, you try one of these strategies. First, choose a spark of inspiration, either something from your own spark stash or one from the list of ideas in your guided notes. Then pick one of those pre-writing strategies, free writing, mind mapping, or questioning, and use it to develop that spark into a creative writing concept. Remember, this is about experimenting and developing our creative skills. It doesn't need to be perfect. Pause to work for a while. Maybe you overflowed with creative concepts, or maybe that particular spark and strategy just didn't do it for you. Either way, just practicing creativity already made your imagination stronger. Now, if you've ever started a fire, like camping, not arson, thank you, then you know that a spark is just the first step. We still need to fuel our creative fires to keep ideas burning as we start writing. You'll explore some more strategies for actually writing stories in the rest of your lesson activities. But for now, I'd say we are pretty inspired. Let's see if the Writers Guild agrees. Days ago, the Writers Guild challenged us to prove we have what it takes to be writers. Since then, we've shown we have the mindsets, habits, and inspiration of writers. But was it enough? It's official! We are now writers and members of the guild. I don't feel any different. I guess that's because we were already writers all along. Now, here's where we really start having fun. Get ready to plan a novel, explore the world, pen some poetry, master writing for the media, craft a short story. All of that awaits us and more. Until then, keep writing. Your story is worth telling. See you next time. Hey.